Check it out, guys. We've arrived at Animal Kingdom. Our first day at Animal Kingdom on this trip. I'm pretty psyched about it. Animal Kingdom is easily in my top 4 favorite parks, but it's always battling its way closer and closer to number 1. And today, I have never been on Avatar Flight of Passage, neither has Carter. So we're gonna try and hop on that first this morning, and then hopefully after Flights of Passage, we can get on over to the safari ride. There it is, guys. The Tree of Life. Right here in the center of the park. Pretty cool. Listen to the sounds of Pandora as we cross the bridge here. They really pump up the bug noises. Lots of creatures living in these woods. The big leaf. Massive. Now, these big gourds right here, that's what allows us humans to be able to breathe the air here on Pandora. Those produce clean human air for the humans to breathe. Alright guys, the line is moving pretty steadily. It is a very long line this morning, but we are getting closer and closer to the ride. And right now we're right up here by the floating islands, and we were just saying how everything's starting to look a lot nicer here, or a lot better than it did when it first opened, because all the shrubbery and the trees have grown up quite a bit. And if you look closely, you can see a lot of birds flying around from island to island, which I think it looks really cool when you see them flying. Check out these waterfalls over here. Honestly, I don't even remember these waterfalls last time I was here. It's kind of cool. Look at this, guys. It's everything in here. I don't know. It's really cool looking. Picturesque. Whoa. Alright, we are now finally actually in the queue. This is the actual purpose-built queue finally. And this is actually the part that we've never been in before. So.
Well, that you have.
Get a view of the backside of the island over here. We got a shrine to our raptor we're gonna fly on. I want to know if this is something like do the blue people eat those, or is that something, an egg or something? All right, we're going into the crevice in the rock here, and we are now in the building. Hey, look, they got power in here, huh? Love you. The line is moving real fast, so you know, I don't think we necessarily have all the time it takes to appreciate this queue, but it's pretty amazing. It's really I don't know, I'm loving it. Wow, it's pretty cool. Alright, we've now entered into the lab here.
Looks like an alien, someone's an alien or something that's been abandoned.
Alright guys, we are in the actual lab now. Check it out. All kinds of science and technology going on here. Got a Banshee. I was just gonna say the same thing.
Looks very similar.
Yeah. Peter Parker goes on a friggin' high school trip. Yeah, there's Venom. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Once again, guys, just not enough time to sit around and look at stuff. The line is moving too fast. That was amazing in there.
On the back of this powerful animal called an ikron, or as we call it, a banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. They're created by blending human DNA and Navi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative.
Para su seguridad, durante toda esta experiencia deberán permanecer sentados, inclinarse hacia adelante agarrando las barras y supervisen a sus niños. Gracias.
Stomach's up against that black pad. Restraints are coming up in 3, 2, 1.
Restraints activated.
You're gonna feel a small push on your back. Just double checking restraints. Ready, friends? You guys ready for your flights? Yeah. See you back home, everyone. Have a great time.
Welcome back. Please step off the link chair, gather your belongings, and exit the link chamber.
Coming down the tunnel. Still got all kinds of these cool sciencey doors down here. I thought it was awesome. I would totally wait in line for that again. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah. I mean, it is cool because it's like you're really flying.
You can feel the animal breathing between your legs.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was really cool. I thought. I was actually scared at parts of it when in the water, when the thing comes up out of the water. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, here's the mech. Check that out as we're coming out of the ride. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I do really like this land. It's fun to just kind of hang out in almost, you know. But man, I'm still blown away from that ride, guys. That was awesome. Imagine if that was its own ride. You get to climb in one of those and just run around. That would be pretty cool.
See, I feel like that would be a better ride to make because then you could theme the sides of you.
And you could actually control it.
Yeah.
It'd be like that game at Chuck E. Cheese. All right, heading out of Pandora now. Wave goodbye to the floating hills. Got the local bike shop right here. I think we are gonna skip the safari ride for the moment because it's a little bit of a long line, but we are gonna head down into Africa a little bit deeper and see if we can see some of the silverback gorillas. All right, we're gonna go see the gorillas and the hippos and the bird forest.
Oh, coffee?
Related to the zebra, I assume?
Probably.
That would make sense, wouldn't it? It looks like it. Should we see what else we can find?
A little bit of discussion going on over here of whether or not it's related to a zebra or not. It's actually related to a giraffe, believe it or not. Pretty cool. You can see here, they are relatives. Pretty cool. All kinds of little birds up here. And check it out, he's working on his nest. Pretty cool. Check it out, guys. Chilling right there in front of us.
Look at that gorilla right there.
What's up with you, man? He's just chilling out. Hanging in the shade. What are we doing over here? Messing around. We're just chilling over there. Oh, there's a little guy right there. There's one right there leaning against this tree. And then we got a gang of them over here. They're not moving around too much. Ooh, here he goes.
Lived together for over 20 years.
He's on the move.
So we have our older
40, wow.
29-year-old and a 27-year-old.
Up to some monkey business.
Yeah, do you want to keep the glasses on or off? Up to you. Okay. Okay, time more in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep.
There it is, guys. There's Everest right in front of us. We're getting close.
Are the monkeys out?
Close to the mountain. Just saw a train going up the mountain, guys. It won't be long. We'll be on a train going up that same forbidden mountain. Okay, we're at the front of Expedition Everest. It says there's a 20-minute wait, and we had to walk all the way down, across the bridge, almost. We're pretty close to finding Nemo by the time we get to the end of that bridge, right? But the line is consistently moving, just like everything so far. It looks way worse than it actually is, so. It probably is actually about 20 minutes. That's what the sign still says, so. Here's our train.
Attention Expedition Everest team members.
We're going up into the Forbidden Temple. We can see Pandora from here.
want to swing like that?
I don't know. The top of the cave, I guess. We barely escaped. I thought we were goners for sure.
That will literally transport you to the age of the dinosaurs.
We're moving.
How? That's proprietary. But the result is a breathtaking journey through a prehistoric world which will witness the most spectacular creatures to ever walk the earth.
Here's our time rover.
Another big guy coming up. Computer. Slow and identify.
Sauropod.
Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian. They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would, and guess who made it back with you? I better find him before security does. Thanks for everything! Favorite ride.
Guys, I really thought we weren't gonna make it. He kept saying we're not gonna make it. I really believed him. Check it out, we almost got eaten by this guy. What a view of Dino Land, guys. The Dino-Rama right here. I'm a really big fan of the giant dinosaurs they got here. I just think it's fun. And I know a lot of people hate on Dino Land and the Dino-Rama in particular, but I'm a big fan of it. Okay, there's a tree of life behind us, and you know what that means. We get the tree of life in the rear view. It means we're heading out. We're getting out of this place. We're blowing this pop stand.